The language of art is of colors, of composition, of sounds, of movements, or all of this coming together. Art is an exploration of ourselves, of honing our philosophy and connecting our own individual philosophy to the world and to our own existence. That is why art is something which makes life more beautiful and more fulfilling. Hi, I am Anurag Kanoria. I am the founder of the Great Eastern Home. Hi, I'm Anurag Kanoria and I'm the founder of the Great Eastern Home in Mumbai. The Great Eastern Home started about roughly 27 years ago. It started as a small company making furniture. Over the years, we have grown into a very large and expansive lifestyle store, uber luxury segment. We have furniture, we have antiques, rugs, carpets, anything that goes into a fine home. This is an old textile mill which belonged to my family, so therefore we have this very large estate. Currently we are spread over an area of 2.5 acres, which is quite a rarity in the middle of Mumbai. And not only do we have a very large display in our store, which extends over 50,000 square feet, but we also have a contemporary art gallery called Nine Fish, as well as we have our own workshops. We have a ceramic and pottery workshop, as well as a printmaking studio. I got into this about 27 years back. What started as a hobby of making some furniture for my own home and for some friends, slowly evolved organically into this large business. I come from a background of, collectors of art and antiques, so that was a great help. And what was a passion finally became a business. So I guess I'm blessed in that way. Over the years, we have added on various artifacts and art to just furniture. It's no longer only furniture. It's anything that goes into a fine home, as I said. And the Great Eastern Home has an interesting history. It's located in an old textile mill, one of the oldest in Mumbai, probably started in 1839 as per the records we found. And the mill itself had its own designing section, for all these decades. So it has had a long tradition of design, and which I saw as a kid when I was to grow up and visit the mill. So it was very natural that that whole thing got extended onto a new design studio that we restarted. We have started doing work in all kinds of fields of design for homes, residences, from carpets and textiles to furniture, of course, to decorative art, in various materials like wood, ceramics. It started as advising friends on antiques and what to buy, what to keep, what would look nice in their homes, also with some investment value in mind. Before I realized it became a business, and I think that's what's very beautiful about what I do, what I like, is that one's passion becomes one's business, and so I still don't see it as a business. Neither do I run it in that number crunching kind of business way. It's run with passion and it's run with pleasure. And that's what makes it what it is. We source our goods from all across the world. Currently, I would say we have things from about 45 or 50 countries. But what we do is, we don't have a fixed style as such. Anything that's beautiful, anything that we like, we collect. I think we have spanned practically everything, period styles, from original pieces from the Rococo and Baroque periods on to contemporary stuff. But a lot of our stuff is actually original Art Nouveau, original Art Deco. We have Tudor furniture, we have Queen Anne, we have, of course, the Louis XIV, Louis XV, mid-century. So we have spanned, I think, almost every aspect of the design period, whereas most other people in India focus only on old colonial Indian furniture. But we actually get these pieces from all over the world. So that's what I think we enjoy and what makes us special. We have products from different periods across history, starting from proto-history on to the last, I would say, 2,000 years actually. And from different parts of the world. So I would say some of the interesting pieces we have are Terracottas from the Chinese dynasties, the Han dynasty and the Tang dynasty, which makes it, the Han 2,000 years old and the Tang 1,000 years old. We have furniture from practically every single European period, Baroque, Rococo, onto all the way to mid-century, spanning Tudor, all the French, Louis the 14th, 15th, and so on and so forth, original Art Deco. We have some very, very interesting items which we managed to source. We have the original howdah that was used in 1858 after the first War of Independence was won by the East India Company, and the original howdah that was made for the then Governor General. And these are all ASI certified, so the authenticity is there of all these pieces. We also have stuff from Nagaland, which is 200 years old. We have tribal furniture and artifacts which spans 16th, 17th century. We have rugs from the 18th century. So we have lots and lots of very, very interesting items. Till about 12 years back, we had integrated contemporary art with the rest of our stuff. But then that began to grow as a segment on its own. And we decided that we needed a contemporary art section separately. So the Great Eastern Home decided to open an art gallery called Nine Fish, which is solely dedicated to contemporary art. Not only Indian, we do get some foreign artists as well. And we have shows like most other art galleries. Because we have the space and we have the whole Great Eastern Home as a background, it is not just an art gallery. We have ongoing artist residencies for young artists. We have talks. We have various shows which are aligned with art. And what we do is it's more of an integral space for art. It's not just a gallery. And of course, it blends in very well with the rest of our Great Eastern Home. Recently, we set up two workshops. One is for clay and terracotta ceramics with a full pottery making section, and the other is on printmaking. Both are fully fledged independent workshops within our own compound. And what we do is we invite experts from across the world to come and teach there and talk to students who come and interact with the local artists. In printmaking, we get some of India's top printmakers to come and do little residencies here or make prints here and hold workshops. With pottery, also recently we got some American potters. Before that, we got one of Japan's biggest potter to come and hold a workshop. With woodworking, over the years, we have got various people from across the world. We had an American designer who actually worked with us for over a year, James Harris. At one point, we got a polish expert all the way from Australia to come and teach our carpenters how to get some fine traditional polishes on wood. So, it is an active space where we do interact with people from not only India, but across the world. You see, in India, the taste is very wide and eclectic, I would say. Unlike a lot of other countries where you can actually identify, what buyers want. And because India spans such a number of social likings, it's very difficult for us to focus on only one or two styles. And we like to cater to the top quality in each of the different styles. And therefore, we have expanded now into a lot of contemporary furniture. Of course, not the typical glass and steel kind of contemporary furniture, but limited edition, well thought out furniture with real materials like wood, leather and ceramic. And each piece is designed finely by our design team, and then pieces which need or taken a lot of actual skill in making. So these are very specialized contemporary pieces that we are working with. Books and travel are very, very important for me. I spend about maybe 10 to 12 days a month traveling somewhere or the other in the world. It's also to meet a lot of artists, designers, sometimes clients, also to source a lot of things, and also to see various art shows across the world. It could be biennales or just exhibitions, or visit artist studios. I think all these fine things in life go together, whether it's furniture or books, travel. So I'm reading all the time, maybe 3-4 books a week. And travel and reading is, it goes together along with designing and, appreciating furniture and things. But also travel gets you to meet a lot of very interesting people. And, collectors or artists or antique dealers, each person is an interesting character, often eccentric, often fun. And, that's what keeps me going. I really love that. I see very interesting times coming up. One, for myself, and for the Great Eastern Home, of course. The situation in India is very promising at the luxury segment. People are exploring a lot more ideas in the design world, willing to experiment with aesthetics. Also, I think India is going to become the design hub for the world in the next 5 to 6 years. It's developing a truly secular, a truly open-minded design sense. The young designers today are willing to absorb a lot more of ideas from everywhere in the world, from the Far East or Europe, Africa, wherever. And I think it's all coming together. So I think the next 10 years in the design world is going to be absolutely very interesting. And being in India is the right place to be. In the years to come, I see the Great Eastern Home as the leading force in the world to decor. It shall continue to bring in antiques from across the world and also to explore design possibilities in the contemporary world. Art is what opens up those tight edges and the corners, and we are able to experience things which lie within us and also to reach out in ways beyond ourselves.